From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hampton. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Herbert now. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Right side and in the hands of Allen. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one's complete. Hampton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. First down, ball at the 36. Nix holds on to it. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Nix now to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Ooh, that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They're now set for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got it, man. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
He may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time right. He gets caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Set.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Set. 380.
Another try following the sack. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Harris gets it on the counter. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. Headed out right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. Cap it. Go.
This is Hampton, right side. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Set.
It's Hampton on second. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards.
Baylor Tiger.
First down. First and the goal.
Throwing now, Herbert. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Set. Delta. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A gift to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Nix. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now there's special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
380.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Ready.
Herbert now to throw on third. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They connect for the first. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go. Set. Home troops right. Kaplan. Set.
It's Herbert once more. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards to the end.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McConkey with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. It's Nix. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix looking to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Let's go. Set. Ready.
He'll throw it. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead stays frozen at 14. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Denver.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Throwing here, Nix. For big yards on the right side. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Broncos will have a first down. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Set. Set.
Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Running left is Harris. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's back to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
The 33-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Don't stop. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set.
They'll toss it to Harris. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Still finding room past the 45. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He rolls to his right. Complete here to Hampton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 27 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
A 3rd down give to Hampton. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paid dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now Nick's on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He's got Sutton complete. He's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go, 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, that may have been a situation. You look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep lob. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. He's got it near the end. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Broncos 35.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. Field goal game. Not sure they had to force that quite yet, partner.
Yeah, I don't know where the analytics were on that one, and I think there's some old-timers probably rolling over in their grave with that decision.
But hey, doesn't matter. They get the ball back right in what could turn out to be the game's biggest turning point.
Yeah, momentum now clearly on their side. Got to get downfield and either tie it or take the lead. The special teams, well, they were certainly special. Now it's the offensive turn to do their job.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give right side to Dobbins. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
43-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Run left side. Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos trail by a field goal. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything they could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here he is to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.